Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
He's 6 foot 185, and we are ready to play some football. Low line drive kick taken at about the 1 yard line by Team USA to the 15-20, hit hard and goes all the way up to about the 20 yard line. Running that football for the Team America is Drew Powell. He'll be under center, hands the ball off around the right side, breaking a couple tackles, but is brought down by a host of Team Europe players and led by Brandon Borgias. And on the tackle, running that football for Team America. And they're going to try to pound the ball, but like you say, we talked to the coaches, and they're going to want to maybe open it up a little bit, try to maybe just punch it a little bit and see what they got.
Yeah, a little bit surprised they came out. Usually rare in these all-star games.
3 wide receivers set for America. And the handoff around the left side, trying to get to the edge. That's number 23. That's Tommy Young. And he goes all the way up to about the 36-yard line. First down, Team America, brought down by Dorsey France.
Yeah, a little outside zone play right there. Marcus Pear, who we recognize from his time when he played at Sumter High School, did a great job of hooking the end on the outside zone, allowing him to get outside.
I know it's a couple plays in, kind of surprised about the play call, and they're testing them out. They got a big offensive line, and they're going to try to maybe run it down his throat a little bit.
A little surprising.
Left-handed quarterback looking to his left, to his right. He's brought down hard by number 51, James Lawson out of Penn State. The first sack of the night, and that's going to open some eyes up, some arena teams.
Yeah, he jumps off the page looking at him in warm-ups. He's really athletic. He's listed at multiple positions, which, you know, I guess if you're looking at an arena football league guy,
you got to play offense and defense.
Play offense, defense, and looks like he's got the feet to probably play some fullback in certain situations.
Well, that's going to make it
back here. Normally you'd see 4 wide receivers.
And they got the safeties playing over the top. There's another handoff taken for about a 3-yard gain.
No, sir. If I was wanting to play, I'd be out there as well.
There's another running play. Gets to about the 40-yard line. That's going to bring a 4th down. And we'll see the punting unit for Team America. Tackle there was by Kenneth Hammond, a linebacker. And that's going to be a punting situation. Punting for Team America will be Tyler Rogers. He's out of Mount Ida.
You know, in these all-star games, I'm assuming that they've got guys that not only place kick, field goal kick, but also they can punt, right?
You don't want to take up a lot of actually rushes with all-star rules. A low snap.
No.
Thank goodness they weren't rushing. And he had all day to kick, and it didn't go as planned. Lands at midfield, but it's going to take a Team America bounce, and not a very good Team Europe.
Yeah, he's got a little size to him. I can't quite see his number down there. I got him now.
Andrew Perez looks deep. He takes a shot. It's intercepted at the 45-yard line, taken back to midfield, and Perez took a shot as he let the ball loose, and Team America will take over 1st and 10, and what a break. And that was Ryan Archie. So Archie showing the scouts what he wants to see.
Yeah, I tell you, you know, and again, you know, formation-wise, we're expecting Team Europe, based off our earlier conversation with their coach, the route was read very well.
Juan Ray Davis is the one that put the pressure on him and putting Team America in business. And there's a fumble on the play. Team America looks like they may have fallen on it, but he bounces up and down. Who's got it, Coach?
It looks like Team Europe has. I thought Team America had it, but big old lineman lost it.
And that right there is all you can say is lack of being together. Maybe Christian Henry gets that fumble recovery. Coach, they've only been together for a day or two.
Yeah, I think the coaches said they've had actually 2 days of practice, and it's kind of been inter-squad type practice here.
Well, the whole thing looked like kind of inter-squad. They warmed up together.
Yeah.
And I think tomorrow you'll see, with the D2 game, I think you'll see more separation.
A little more separation, right.
For Team Europe, Perez looking to his right side, quick throw, and intended. Can't have a lot of plays. You got to have, you know, maybe 1 or 2 and good variations of that. Shotgun formation, handoff, and there's a little bit of a crease there for Team Europe. And what a nice run by Tristan McCaffrey. Close to a 1st down, going to be 3rd down and 3. And got to the edge. Nice block by those big uglies, as we call them.
If any of
Big
y'all,
68.
yeah, if any of y'all are fans of the old Washington Redskins, Joe Gibb, John Riggins, that's what we call the
James Cash, wide receiver here on the short side. 2 wide receivers set. Johnson in motion. And there's another handoff. Bounces off a tackle, but will not get away from the big defensive lineman from the USA. That's number 83, it looks like. And I tell you what, Coach, he came off that football and almost like he knew the play.
Yeah, he got great penetration right there, and there was a little trickery going on, and they didn't buy any of it. They faked the fly sweep and came back with a little counter look. And big man sitting right there in the hole. I tell you, he wasn't fooled at all.
And cold night. Bundled up down there. Nice snap. There's a coffin corner kick. Looks pretty good. Goes out of bounds at about the 2-yard line. I'll tell you what, that's how you do it.
Yep.
Nice punt by number 6. And that is Trey Geiger from Tabor. 5'11", 185. And wow, that's how you draw it. It didn't look pretty, but it was very, very effective. Ray Guy style, coffin corner.
I'll tell you what, coaches love that. Coaches love that out of the kicker. He didn't kick it into the end zone.
Receiver set for Team America. They're going to hand it off. Gets out of the end zone, but not too much further, maybe up to the 2-yard line. And that's number 34. 7:30 to go. And an option play. Kicks off, gritty play. And I tell you what, that's a tough play to run in the in that situation. Christian Henry all over it. The pitch, very good pitch by Drew Powell. He's a left-hander, so he's going his strong side.
Natural side right there.
Like Andrew Hernandez coming in at wide receiver for Team America.
You know, and I've always had you
Practice
done
5 days
that.
a week. 6:49 to go. 3rd down and 3. Little quick pitch. Try to get to the outside. Gets to the 10-yard line, and he's going to be short of the first down.
34 again, TJ Okalumi.
And he's brought down by Kenneth Hammond.
You know what really made that play work right there? Your corner held his ground. You know, he set the edge right there and allowed the linebacker to fill it inside out. Linebacker took great angles and everything, but the corner.
Johnson is at a 40-yard line, so Team Europe is going to have great field position after this kick, and it's a low kick. Almost missed the football, but it's going to roll about the 40-yard line, and that's where Team Europe.
You know, the way the playoffs and everything went this year because of Hurricane Matthew, it made a big difference.
And Team Europe just does a little crossbuck play. Try to get to the outside. May have got back to the line of scrimmage. That was Mike Marniak on the tackle.
Good size linebacker right there, 6'1", 220.
Well, there's some men out here. We walked the field, and there were some big old boys. And this is what you see. We talked about it. These guys are following and I commend them for it.
Well, for a lot of them, this is the last chance they're going to get to put on a uniform, try to make an impression.
There's a handoff to Johnson. Johnson quick, gets to the 30, all the way down to the 26-yard line. And wow, Johnson, he's only 5'7", 178. Frank Ficello takes him down. And the way Johnson hit that corner, you got big 65 blocking for you.
Well, you know, and you think about this fella here, you know, if he plays in an indoor league, let's say, or if he goes over and plays in, you know, Poland or Europe somewhere, that's the kind of.
Perez in the shotgun formation with Johnson beside him. Perez looking down the field, pumps one, goes deep, has a man. Incomplete. Nice coverage on the play. It's intended for Corey Kennedy, and the coverage was Tommy Young. And it looked for a moment that he had some space, but Young closed it very fast.
Yeah, he did. Kind of hung it just a little bit. I think if he'd have kept the ball on the outside toward the pylon there, he probably would have, you know, had a chance for a touchdown, but he had to turn back inside for it a little bit and floated it, and the safety had a chance to get over there. So you're right. It was excellent closing. You know, and we talked about coverage a while ago.
Nice
what a play.
Running the football for Team Europe. Didn't get anywhere. It was Kendall Caldwell. America was, I mean, they were in the backfield as soon as that play was developed. And Keon Brewer.
Yeah. product from Elizabeth City State. He had a great closing.
12 at the 29-yard line. If they were to kick a field goal after this play, it'd be about a 46-yarder. Rodriguez looking deep, trying to get it all right here. He has a man. Incomplete, out of bounds. Intended.
Much more likely than not here.
And that got a little bit of a backwind going. So here we go. It kicks up, and it's going to be short. No good, wide right.
Yep.
That's Leo Manzo
on the field.
That's true. That's true. So first down for USA. 3 wide receivers. Quick pass out to the left side, and big hit by number 31 of Team Europe, Wilson Curtis. He takes down the wide receiver for a 1-yard loss, and that's that extended handoff. A lot of these teams like to get their best players in space.
Got a guy that can really move, throw him out there, let him make somebody miss, but he's got to make that guy miss. Now, I'm going to tell you, right there.
I like that free safety, Kobe Ham, over there on the right side. Looking deep, trying to find a man. He does have a man. Beautiful pass and catch all the way down to the 35-yard line. And that is number 80, Arthur Bowden Jr. from Livingston College. And a big first down on the coverage was Wilson Curtis. And they busted one open. Nice throw by Drew Powell.
It looked like the corner was expecting some help right there from his safety.
And that's the lack of practice.
That's the lack of practice, you know. And they're trying to play a cover 2 shell out there, 2 corners and safeties behind them. And I don't know if you can do that quick.
Powell hands it off around the right side, nowhere to go. Brought down by a host of European players. And that is Andrew Terrell Rodriguez from Iowa Wesleyan in on that tackle.
23 Tommy Young again.
It's a 1-yard loss.
And they've gone to a cover 2 look because Team America has been running more. But now that they got to roll safety down, they're going to play man free. You got 1 free safety in the middle of the field, and everybody else is playing man.
And off around the left side, picks up about 5.
Young again.
And that's going to be Tommy Young.
Back with number 78.
You know, and then if you see that where they playing a man free, then you know you feel like you got a better chance to make something happen down the field. But the coaches from Team America. And I don't know, again, how much they've gone against each other in practice, but they defensive line running football. They're doing a lot more of it, and they look pretty good at it. They're working pretty good in unison.
3rd down 6. Powell gets the snap, looks to his right. Trying to scramble, trying to make something happen. Breaks 3 tackles. He's got the first down and more, knocked out of bounds at about the 21-yard line. Nice athletic play. He's brought down by Brian Casey, and he bounced off of 3 guys to get that first down.
I got a feeling probably where he was at Livingstone, he was more of a zone read type quarterback because he's extremely athletic. Not saying that he can't throw. He can throw some, but, you know, he looks like the dual threat quarterback that you would expect to see that's very common in a lot of the college game nowadays.
But it looks like he can throw it well enough to keep you off balance.
Exactly. You're not going to be able to just sit back there and say he can't throw it. But
bring you live action. Here, the USA versus Europe All-Star game. Powell, option to the right. The ball hits the ground and nowhere to go. Brought down, again, there's 3 or 4 European guys all over him. One of them was Keon Brewer. But that pitch, and he's naturally left-handed, did it right-handed and threw it behind him a little bit. And with that right there, you have to have perfect unison. That running back can't stop to make a catch because he's got to keep going. So they lost probably about 7 yards on that play.
But, you know, that and that difficult to run, you just, you know, attack the end and then you pitch it when he comes to hit you, or you keep it if he goes to the pitch.
Powell looking downfield, going to the end zone, has a man, overshoots him. A couple steps. Box tonight.
That's a good thing.
So 3 wide receivers. They're going to run the option to the left side. He was going to pitch it. Now he's going to take it. Nowhere to go. Big hit.
He took it.
Number 78. Wow. John Gus Davis from West Alabama.
Hello.
6'2", 295. Welcomes Powell to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Hello.
You know, but I love a big guy like that. He didn't have to be hustling down the line of scrimmage like that. You know, he filled his gap and everything. But, no, he wanted to show what he could do.
Now, it looks like they're going to try a 53-yard field goal. This is the punter for Team America. And that's Tyler Rogers. Rogers can do here with a 53-yarder here. Low kick, and it is no good. So
That would happen.
now the loneliest guy on that field is Tyler Rogers. He's over there on the sideline. Team Europe's going to take over. Rodriguez rolling to his left, chasing, running for his life, is brought down by number 90 of Team. If you got the 4-on-5 advantage. So behind the chains again, 2nd down and 17. Quick throw, underthrew everybody, and could almost actually be in Myrtle Beach as the head coach of Team Europe. So he's watching.
Oh, yeah, no
So
doubt.
3rd down and 17. Rodriguez looking deep, finds the man in and out of his hands, and that was intended for Patrick Mikowski.
The intended
Mikowski
receiver.
had a chance, but he may have heard some footsteps.
Pass ball is
Yeah,
incomplete. 4th down.
Had somebody really closing in on him out there for Team USA, Carl Castle, a 6 foot, 235-pound outside linebacker. So he might have heard him coming along, but you know,
Into the wind. Never want that in an all-star game. A low kick, and you can tell those footballs are not what they're used to kicking.
no doubt.
And you got to have one of those kicking balls. You got to have a little deflates out. So 1st and 10, pretty good field position again for Team America. And there's a playoff tackle.
So he's probably one that could play at some of the indoor level.
2nd down and 8. Option. Got a little bit of a seam. Big hit. God, I tell you what, Coach, they are laying the lumber
I
tonight.
tell you what, that's our fella again, John Gustavus, 78.
Remember his name.
I love him, 6'2", 295.
He's coming down that line of scrimmage, and he's there to bear.
Yeah, you know, and really when you got somebody that's running the zone scheme right there and trying to get on your outside shoulder, you just keep pressing and pressing and pressing, and he's running along that fence line and picking up what shows up.
3rd down 3. Pass. Got the 1st down and more down the sideline. And that is Andrew Hernandez, only 5'8". He tiptoed down the sideline and got into Europe territory for a big 1st down. Roderick Huff makes the play, knocks him out of bounds. So Team USA's been moving the football pretty good tonight.
Yeah, they're not bad on offense. He can throw in what he feels comfortable throwing. I think they're taking advantage of that as well.
1st down, option. And big spin move by quarterback. Nice athletic move. He should have pitched it, but did not. Kind of like he was going to juke inside. And Ja'Kai Daly makes the tackle.
What you're
About a
seeing,
5-yard gain.
yeah, what you're seeing now is these safeties are starting to get involved when they come down the option. The safety's rolling on down, and they're going to take away the pitch and make the quarterback try to run the football. They're not going to let him pitch.
8:29 to go. No score here at Doug Shaw Memorial Stadium. Powell looks deep. Throws a bullet.
Wow.
Complete inside the 20-yard line. And the coverage was Brian Casey.
Pass completed for 5, Gabe Manizarez.
That was
Nice
very
catch.
impressive. That was very impressive
Push that
throw.
down
You
to
know, I've
number
been kind of
22, Brian
downplaying the quarterback's throwing ability right there, but that was as pretty a pass as you want to see.
Yeah, and last time he lobbed it up there. This time he put a little heat on it. Western. A lot of colleges represented tonight. Powell takes it about a 3-yard gain, maybe 2. Powell still in at quarterback. Looking, has a man. Caught. Did he get in? And he does get in. Touchdown USA. And a nice throw by Powell. Had a lot of good plays on that drive. And it looks like the touchdown was number 80. Is that Arthur Powell?
Yes.
Arthur Bowden Jr. How about that? Arthur Bowden Jr. gets a touchdown for Team USA, and they go up 6-0. It looks like they're going to use the pro rules and kick for Team America to make it 7-0. And that is up, and that splits up right. So Team America up 7-0. First 7 points of the night. And kicking off will be Rogers. Short kick to the right, lands about the 16-yard line for Team Europe. Makes a move, knocked out of bounds.
Try.
So they got 4 wide receivers, and they may have, actually Rodriguez is still in. They're going to throw a little out, in and out of the hands, and that hit him in the chest.
Yeah.
2nd down and 10. Team America backs out of a defense. They're going to go deep. They have a man underthrown, and it might be offensive interference if they wanted to call something, but they did not. It was intended for number 88, Jamie Young, out of Catholic University. Look, he may have pushed that defensive back to get away from him.
I think receivers call that getting separation.
That was
They
separation.
don't call that interference.
Got him at 6'1", 210. He looks a little bigger than that.
Yeah, he ran a pretty good route. They had almost one receiver stacked on each other, really.
Team Europe trying to answer. And there's a slant route wide open. Nice catch by James Cash, and that's going to be a first down. And he went down and got that ball. James Cash, saw him in pregame. He looked very impressive. Looked impressive on that catch.
I'll tell you what, if that quarterback hadn't have put it quite so far out there, I believe he'd have split the safeties.
There's a lot of
on
space
that.
there.
A lot of space, but
Their offensive set for Team Europe. And they got the wheel route again. They have a man in and out of the hands of number 12.
inside.
And you see they're stacking these wide receivers. And they fumble. Ball hits the ground.
Play, and the fumble was a result of that.
Cash is back in the football game. Full wide receiver set. And he's going to take that same route. They throw it to the left side. Cash had a bead on him down the middle of the field again, but they throw it to Roger Cuff. And that's going to make it 4th down and 10. And Team Europe's got to punt again. Andrew Hernandez was in on that tackle.
Yeah, did a good job right there of breaking on the football.
You maybe want to try to give him some space.
I don't know.
Low punt again, and they're just trying to punt it away, and it rolls inside the 10. Probably could have kept going. It hit one of the Europe tonight. So here we go, 1st and 10 for Team America. Powell still in, hands it off. Nice move. Can't get to that second level, but he's going to get about 3 or 4 yards.
Trying to get a number on that. I believe that was 51.
It was. That was James Lawson from Penn State University.
Yeah, that's a big name. At Stetson.
Big name.
Yeah.
Drew Powell out of Livingston College. Quarterback, bad snap. And that's going to be a safety, coach. He tries to throw it away. They may call that a fumble. It's a
Touchdown.
safety. It's a touchdown. So Team Europe gets a touchdown, and you know Powell was trying to make something out of nothing, and he's trying to get rid of that football. And it's going to be Jakea Daly gets the touchdown.
He's there. He's there again. That's one name that we've called several times here tonight. You know, it all started by a bad snap, and quarterback tried to make something out of nothing. First, I thought they were going to get him for intentional grounding.
And it would have been intention between plays. I'll give them that.
Well, they got a big back in there, number 68.
And it's a Wildcat, and he's in, and that is Ravante Johnson. Takes it, and instead of snapping it to Andrew Perez, Perez was kind of a blocker per se. Johnson takes it in, and Europe takes them 8-7.
They had a big boy back in the backfield, too. I'm going to call him out here. Brandon Thomas from
Takes them Scout Bowl. So a weekend of football here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, the tourist capital of South Carolina. Low kick, and that's going to knuckle. That's going to be a trouble. He's taking, if he can get to that corner, but not going to happen. Wow, there's a lot of speed. That Team Europe gang tackling and knocks him back, and that's about to the 18-yard line.
I like the effort, but I don't like people running backwards and side to side. I'd like to see that guy find something and get up in the field. Unfortunately, it looks like we got someone down with an injury.
And that's the first one we've seen tonight, and that's what you do not want to see in these all-star games, is somebody going down. It looks like
but they've actually been out lining up and hitting people. Some of them, it's probably been a while.
Curious to see how Powell reacts. Another bad snap. He does get it. Pitches out to the right side. And nice play by Team Europe again. They can't get to the edge. And it's going to be about a 2-yard gain. Like 2nd down and 8.
Well, you can see how they're playing that option now. They've really got that tightened up where they were getting 5 or 6 yards to carry now. The safeties are getting in the game really well. So, you know, what do you do now? Well, I probably got me some kind of
one left. Team USA does have 3 timeouts, so plenty of time for Powell. Powell rolling, trying to throw deep on the run, and not enough room. And Canada would have been good, but he runs. Their standard set for the night. Powell looking to his right, trying to scramble a little bit. Then a lot of trouble. Breaks a tackle.
He's strong.
He's got a long long throwing motion, but he does make a throw to catch. But he had a little running room there, but he decided to throw it. They say it's called. It's going to be a first down.
He's close.
I don't think they're going to give it to him. Wow, yeah, you're right. He's strong. He threw number 40, Christian Henry, to the ground.
Yeah, and
Right hand.
and he got the first down. I tell you, that was strong the way he pulled away right there. But, you know, I was kind of surprised then to get away.
Team Europe is playing that zone and daring him to throw it down the field. Quick outlet pass. Goes to another first down. I think he may have got it.
That was number 34.
34.
Okapalobi. Tackle at number 35.
Off the catch. Nice. He went through his progressions.
Yes.
So looked at 2 or 3 guys and then found his outlet guy, and Okapalobi gets first down.
Yep, they've got a timeout. You know, that's a difficult thing for what just happened there. You've got a linebacker.
1:24 left, still 2 timeouts remaining. Quick pitch to the short side of the field, and may have got 1 yard roll tonight, as long as it's not affecting the play. And I think a lot of high school referees should take note of it.
Yeah.
Powell looks deep. The wheel route has a man. Beautiful catch.
What a catch.
Over his right shoulder, breaks his route. And that is Okapalobi, and was running downfield, thrown behind him a little bit, had the presence of mind to make a turn. Great athletic catch.
And that's a wheel route out of your running back, out of the backfield. So, again, who's responsible for that guy? Yeah. Well, you know, if you're in man coverage, then you got a linebacker.
You like that matchup?
I like that matchup.
All day long.
I've got really 2 linebackers there, one middle and one outside.
Option pitch. He's got a little nice blocking by those receivers. Got a seam to the outside, knocked out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And I tell you what, number 21 is down, and that is Dorsley France.
Hate to see that.
I tell you what, the wide receivers and that tight end for America sealed the edge for America, and Okapalobi did a good one.
Well, you know, that was a perfect storm right there. I don't think that
seconds. Okapalobi in motion goes to the right side of Powell, pick up some pass protection. Powell looking, has all day to throw, and he throws it to Okapalobi to the right side, to the 10, and knocked down out of bounds. And again, he's looking for 3 or 4 other guys, and that's what you want to see in a quarterback.
But you see what happens, the running back just kind of leaks out over there, and he's like, throw me the football. Yeah. I'm here, and there's no one around him.
Great coverage in that defensive backfield. Can't do anything with that. You just got the extra guy. He gets lost.
But, you know, you got to put somebody on him.
Right now, I have somebody shadowing. Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Which they gave Europe a touchdown. The fumble. Powell throws it over the middle. Incomplete. And looked like it may have been tipped by Mike Watson. All 5'4" of him. Yeah, may have got a little piece of it.
He dropped back in coverage pretty good from that linebacker spot. And I think he definitely influenced, you know, if he didn't get tipped, he influenced where the ball was as far as.
Talking to his teammate. Looks over the middle of the field, sees nobody, has all day to throw, rolling to his left, trying to find somebody, throws it across the field, his body, touchdown! What vision by Drew Powell to find number 21, it looks like. And that is Glenn Lewis. Wow. And the thing is, when you can only rush 4,
that's right.
You got all day, and it's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah, I mean, he just runs and runs and runs, and those big old linemen, they get tired and tired and tired. I'd hate to chase that guy, huh?
It's basically backyard football.
It is backyard
1 Mississippi,
football.
2 Mississippi. You got all day to throw it.
That's rough stuff right there for a defensive line.
Points. Oh, they are screaming there on the Europe
side.
side.
They're jumping down and screaming at him.
Uh-oh. It's good. Slips through. Bavacha kicking off. Might want to have his head on the swivel.
Yeah, he might want to be looking.
Kicking the wind behind him and a low kick. Taken by Ravante Johnson, the 15-yard line. Johnson trying to find a little seam. He's up to the 35, making a couple of moves. Still on his feet. Yeah. Goes down at about the 39-yard line. He's also got 3 tackles in the game. Got a fumble recovery and a touchdown. Welcome to Myrtle Beach.
He's a star.
So kicking off for Team America is Vacha. High kick taken by Johnson at about the 11-yard line. He's got a couple blocks out there and knocked out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
And carried over into the game itself yet.
And they're going into the wind to start this second half. And there's a quick throw in and out of the hands. Now, he has been a victim of some drops. Coverage. USA has man-to-man. They do have that safety over the top. They try to run a little sweep. And that does not work. But a 5-yard loss. And it just took way too long for that play to develop, and running the football was Manson.
Yeah, didn't really accelerate through that jet sweep right there. He had his eyes up for good reason. You had Justin Rose out there for Team USA, really pushing the offensive tackle. Yeah.
Third down and 15. Perez still at quarterback. Looks deep. He's brought down, actually flips it to a lineman.
Oh, my gracious.
Oh, I know you love that one. That's Tyler Clark from Rockford. There's a flag on the play. I thought it was going to be a sack for sure, but Perez tosses it to Clark.
That might be an illegal catch, throw to an offensive lineman. That's a no-no. So
he wants to be a fullback. Now, Clark was one of those guys that the head coach mentioned. He has some. And punting is going to be Trey Geiger. Another low kick towards the middle. And USA takes it on the hop. He fumbles the football. It's down. Picked and scooped by number 40. Makes a move. One man to beat. Good block, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Europe.
Gracious.
Do not see any flags, and that is number 40, Christian Henry out of Kentucky Christian. Another defensive touchdown for Team Europe.
Did not see who actually caused the fumble, but it was a strip on the tackle, and 40 was Johnny on the spot. And I tell you,
ran the ball rather well, but
he didn't run it too bad. But
how about the blocking he got?
Oh yeah, these guys turned from offense to defense in a hurry. So it was a really
kick, and that is down Broadway in Europe. 2 defensive touchdowns. They lead 15-14. A low spiraling kick taken at the 18-yard line. A lot of east to west running, and finally cuts up.
That was a good hard run right there.
Run. I like the way he did that. That's number 10, Stephen Jones out of Bethel College.
Kickoff returned by number 10, Stephen Jones.
It looked like he was going east to west a little too long, but then all of a sudden he planted that left foot and cut it up. Got a pretty good run.
He ran with a lot of ball in his hands to see what he could do.
So 1st and 10 for USA. Powell rolling to his right, trying to throw across his body. A long dart, has a man open, and he just.
Something's happening, and I think the mobility of the quarterback's adding into that.
This time he rolls to his left, finds the short man, and 14 breaks free for a first down, and that is completed to Amari Williams, brought down by Kenneth Hammond. And again, he rolled out, looked for the deep guy first, and then while Europe is not paying attention to those short guys, and you're getting 11, 12 yards a clip.
Yeah, ran just a little hook route right there, and almost hiding underneath the coverage. And like you say,
he has 156 yards passing. He's been their offense. Nice run for about a 3-yard USA. Oklahoma in the backfield. Another bad snap. It's going to work out to the advantage of USA. Nice flick of the wrist by Powell. He hits the big tight end, and that is Arthur Bowden. On the tackle is Kobe Ham. And again, the play breaks down. What I like about Drew Powell, he doesn't panic. He knows that he's quick enough to make some people miss, and he gets his thoughts together, boom, and makes the throw.
He's kind of guy drives you crazy if you're a defensive coach, because even if the play's not a good play, he's still.
Europe leading 15-14, but USA is putting together a pretty good drive. Option to the right side, pitch to Okupalobi. And he gets all the way down to the 24-yard line. And actually, that was number 23, Tommy Young. So let me give credit where credit is due. That's Tommy Young with the run. And he's coming off the field and will be replaced by Frank Ficello. Keon Brewer in on that tackle.
Decide what they're going to do. The quarterback reads it.
2nd down and 2. Powell looking through the end zone, has a man caught at the 5-yard line. And that is Andrew Hernandez out of Oklahoma Panhandle. On the catch, the coverage was Wilson Curtis. Curtis was a young man that walked off the field late in the first half. Thank goodness he's okay. But a bullet by Powell, and Hernandez, he lets his guys get where they need to be.
And again, it takes advantage of the defense rushing forward.
There's the fade to the big tight end, out of bounds. Almost had it. They don't like it, but I saw it from here clearly. Out of bounds, intended for number 80, Arthur Bowden.
Yeah, he's a big fella. How big is old Bowden?
He is 6'2", 205.
He looks bigger than that, doesn't he?
They usually kind of beef it up. They don't beef it down.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's a big he's a big receiver.
Good-looking part. They're going to run the option to the right, and Powell keeps it. Touchdown, USA, and they retake the lead. Powell just taking over this football game.
No doubt right there that he's run that play many times in high school and college. No.
Facelli was not getting that ball.
But you see he baited the defensive end just a little bit. He ran to him, and he kind of acted like he was going to flick his wrist, and the guy froze just a second, and he went inside. Of course, now the way that sets up, your offensive guard and tackle, they've gone inside and pinned the linebacker and pinned the safety. 2 days, I believe, is what they said, and held 2 practices. They're not a bad-looking offensive unit.
And the kickoff to about the 15-yard line. And that is Cash. Cash takes it at the middle of the field. Quick turn, but can't get anywhere. He went from the defense. They played together for the whole season. They got a man right now. Hits his receiver, and he's got a little bit of space and is drilled. I'd say that was Ryan Archie. Actually, it's number 15, Corey Kennedy, one of the players to watch.
Right.
And that was just a little, they anticipated a short pass and did a little up and go, and that may be the throw that Perez needed to get going.
And if you notice, too, the more to the 3 wide receiver side.
Another quick throw. 2 passes completed by Team Europe. And snazzy little move there by Johnson. And after all of that, he may have lost a yard.
I think he lost a yard after all that bouncing around. Sometimes when you're such a great athlete, you get yourself in a bind.
Brian McCullough in on that tackle.
And he's no doubt he is a great athlete out there, the way he can bounce around and move his feet. But, pretty sharp little route that just ran to grain.
Pretty good drive, the best of the night for Team Europe. Perez looking deep. No flag. They do throw it. First flag. Well, this is the first time tonight that they've did anything close to a drive. Nice run. Looks like it's Cash again. He's knocked out of bounds at about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, a little counter tray right there, just watching the lineman come through.
Tristan McCaffrey in on that run, Coach.
Yeah, I was looking at big number 75, 6'9", 423-pounder.
You don't need to fall on us.
Young fella moves quite well, man, but you want him, under 400 pounds.
Perez looks for the end zone to number 13, Jacob Manzin. Incomplete. Myrtle Beach's got a lot of buffets. He's asking where to go eat. Perez looking downfield. Little swing pass. 244, tries to get close to the first down. Gang tackling by USA and knocks them back. Going to be 4th down and 4. That swing pass to Tristan McCaffrey looked like he had promise, but they closed so fast, Team USA. Team speed off the charts.
The secondary seems to be more aggressive as far as the tackle.
For Team Europe, still a lot of time in this football game. Only the 3rd quarter from Doug Shaw Memorial Stadium. Perez looking down the field, going the wheel route, has a man, is caught at the 20, and that's going to be a first down. And he's dancing. A great catch.
Wow, talking a little trash out there.
Well, that's a lot of trash. I don't know where you're from. Unless you're from Idaho, that's a lot of trash.
Oh, gracious.
And he Team Europe. Perez hands off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey around the right side. Actually, he kept it. And Perez, second down at the 16-yard line. This time he does hand it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey breaks free, goes down to about the 8-yard line, and that's going to be another first down for Europe. And they found him something.
That's a good, strong run right there, you know, for a fella of that size. You know, you don't expect him to run with such power. But
5'8", 181. Stays low to the ground.
Yeah, it shows that he does have some of that power. He's strong in his over there. All right, I believe we got him right now.
Confusion, and that's a direct snap to, that is Johnson. And that's pretty effective, but if you're going to do that, you don't want Perez to be your lead blocker.
No, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
on the tackle.
You know, and is that, I can't, 66 or 68? If it's 66.
I'd say it's 66.
It's
Brandon Thomas.
Yep, I think that's Thomas out
6'2",
there.
330.
Yeah.
And there's a little reverse type play out to McCaffrey. Can he get outside? He cannot. And just the speed of the defensive lineman there for the USA team just ran him down. That's number 90, it looked like. Actually, you got Shabri Judkins. And just the speed from those defensive linemen getting out there. Wow.
Yeah, you know what? And the other thing, too, is when you do that, you got one single receiver to that side. You're asking him to hold that block a long time. And he really didn't bite in.
Third down and goal at the 12. That may be field goal territory. And the direct snap again to Cash. And we joke about Perez. Perez lays a USA guy out. Big block by the quarterback, takes him down to the 1. And getting a little chippy down there. Number 70, that's Tyler Clark. He's one of the stars from Rockford. He's getting a little chippy down there with the defensive linemen.
Formation in.
They're going to probably run that same play, and they are. Cash, they're going to try to take it around the corner. Does he get in? Knocks him in the fumble. He's fumbled at the 1-yard line, and that is Ravonte Johnson is knocked out of bounds at the 1-yard line. And there's a little pushing and shoving in the end zone, and what a defensive play by USA.
It looked like there was going to be a score down there by Johnson, but I couldn't exactly see who got the number that came up to hit him. But good solid stick, and when he did, he put his hat right.
So first play of the fourth quarter here. USA up 22-15. There's a fumble. They can't score 3 touchdowns. Stop it. They did. Touchdown USA, or touchdown Europe.
No, they did.
They have got 3 defensive touchdowns. Wow.
Unbelievable.
3 touchdowns. Fantasy, that's big time points.
Cannot see who recovered the fumble. I'm still unstacking.
Holding
Somebody's holding it up. Get a number on that guy.
I want to say it's number 40 with Perez at quarterback. He's looking for that fade. Those it intercepted, and that can be returned, and that could be trouble. Perez is the only guy that can stop him. Cut back, and that is Shabri Judkins, and is knocked down. Guy from the other side of the field saved 2 points, but exciting extra point. That's Kobe Ham, or is that Alex Timbles? Alex Timbles.
Great effort right there, because, you know, a lot of people would just let him go. But he decided that he was going to try to stop that, and when he went to make a cut back, he was able to get him down. That's an effort play.
It's an effort play.
That's an effort play.
And running the football, I mean, that's a long way to go.
That's a long
Judkins,
way.
He looked good at about the 50 when he made the cut on Perez, the quarterback. But then it just seemed like everything that he was running in quicksand here at Doug Shaw Memorial Stadium, starting at 12 o'clock tomorrow. Deep kick taken at the 4-yard line, bounces off a USA receiver. He takes it up all the way to the 30. You know, they both think that they should be the better team, especially NAIA. There's a run by number 34 degrees. Chamber of Commerce Day. They lock it down there. Brad Dean at the Chamber. Love to have you down here. Okapalobi makes a nice move, cuts. And he's still on his feet. Past midfield to the 45, knocked out of bounds at the 40. And Okapalobi has got at least 96 yards tonight.
Yeah, I like the way that it's kind of what the running backs coach would call a jump cut.
Jump cut, yes.
Yeah, so things look really good right there for him. He shows some really good feet and really good vision on that zone play.
Great call. The vision he had in the cuts. I mean, no unnecessary movements.
Right. It was designed to go to the left.
So we need one of those GoPro cameras to see what he sees.
See what he sees.
Powell looking deep. Has all day to throw to the right side. Has a man, and there's a lot of coverage. No foul. Doing the double coverage. A little handsy, but again, they've been letting it go all night long.
Yep, letting them play right there. And our guy, number 40, applying the pressure for Europe. So, you know, now he's playing defensive end out there. He's played some linebacker tonight. So Christian Henry, he's having a full night of it, showing what he can do.
Could be the 10 to go in the fourth quarter. Powell rolls to his left. This is where he's been very effective. Flushed out of the pocket, makes the completion. A missed tackle, going to be close to the first down. Had two guys on him, but he slipped through to get close to the first down. They're going to give it to him, so it's going to be first down and 10 at about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, and again, we see that quarterback for Team USA is best when he's on the run, rolling to his left. You know, buys extra time, gives his routes a chance to develop.
Alone. 11:34 to go. Great one here at Doug Shaw Memorial. USA leading. Quick pitch out to Okapalobi, and he may have got a yard.
Yep, that's Christian Henry out there again on the tackle. And I really like the way the Team Europe played that time. They forced the pitch. Instead of staying there, they attacked the quarterback immediately and made him pitch it early, made him pitch it. I don't know. I guess it's difficult to say what you would do unless you were out there.
A lot of confusion on that play. Bowden ran all the way to the quarter. Okalobi's in motion. Rolling his Powell. Powell throws it a little bit high, intended for. So third down and 14 at the 35-yard line. Powell, straight drop back, has a lot of time. Is hit but bounces off a tackle. He's got all day to throw. Somebody's got to be open. In and out of the hands, almost intercepted by Wilson Curtis out of Delta State. But Team Europe had him dead to rights, but it's one of those, they want to have a kill shot instead of a tackle.
Didn't wrap him up too good.
Didn't wrap him up, and that's one, I bet he has Vaseline. I guarantee he has Vaseline on it.
Well,
USA's going for it. And Tyler Rogers, a 52-yard field goal. This would make his night if he hits this. It's up, and it's going to be short, about 5 yards short. They're going to take it out. Now, again, this is going to be trouble because your best athletes are not really on the field considered the Alabama-Auburn game, and it is.
As far as I'm concerned.
But if he's good, he's going to tell him to do that. We're going deep right here. Man-to-man coverage, a little pushing. Could have been offensive, and they want it. They're not going to get it. Big catch by Patrick Mikowski. And that was a nice throw by Andrew Perez, but they're not calling that offensive interference because that was a blatant push.
I tell you, you know, we talk
Team
about
USA, look at them. They're all fired up.
Yeah, you're talking about getting a little handsy. A little turnover like that, something happens, you try to strike quick, and they did.
Perez feels a little bit more comfortable now. Throws to the outside receiver, and that is Jacob Mazan. And tackle with Stephen Jones Jr. and Kevin Smith out there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we had two receivers again in the same area.
They both looked like they ran the same route, and that was a miscommunication.
At third, I don't know. The guy almost out, giving them big cushion.
And there it is. They throw the outside pass. Nice tackling. It was James with that block on the outside. He's got to block it out for Cash. Let's see what they do. Third down. And they throw it to Mazan, and it's incomplete. Nice play from the right hash. Good snap, good hold. It kicks up, and it is good. And Team Europe. And Leo Manzo out of Livingston College. Nice kick to the 5-yard line. There's good coverage. He gets up to about the 26 in coverage. He's got the body that can just box guys out. And they're playing that cover 2. Quick throw. First down. About the 30.
Him get outside of you.
Trips to the left side, the right side. I was trying to run out of bounds, pushed at the end of this play. So Powell leading the Americans.
So good.
Nice block. And the man broke containment. It was open for a moment, but good closing speed by 24 Kobe Ham. And the receiver for the United States was wide open, but the closing speed, when he's following the quarterback's eyes on that.
That's right. He's following the quarterback's eyes. And that time you saw a defensive end that was in perfect position for contain, but he got popped out there and got put on his
draw in this situation here. So 2nd down and 8. Ooh, big defensive play and nowhere to go for Powell. And that was number 51, James Lawson, Penn State guy.
Yep.
Gets a sack, and there was nowhere for Lawson to go, or Powell to go.
They rolled him into the short side of the field, so it's easier to have contain. You got the defensive end, and again, you got the sideline kind of in the run.
Oh, yeah.
This is all throwing now for whatever reason.
Powell rolling, and containment's been broken. He's got to get rid of it. Throws across his body again, caught close to the first down. Going to be short of about a yard, but that flick of the wrist, just that flick of the wrist across his body, he's living off that tonight.
Very, very athletic. He's making plays happen with his legs, with his wheels.
Mike Greenman on that catch from Mount Ida. 4th down and 2 with 4 minutes to go. And timeouts, only one for each team.
Yep, is the field
4th down
mouse.
and 1.
Here we
There
go.
you go. He's rolling. Trying to get the first down. He's going to be close and dependent on that spot in the running game, which was so successful early on. Down to 2 minutes and 40 seconds. The defensive back falls down. Quick throw to Bowden Jr., and he's to the 30-yard line. And just saw how Drew Powell sensed how that defensive back, when he fell down, he didn't lob it, he threw a cannon right to him.
Yeah, and Powell's been a guy that he's kind of feels comfortable with. It looks like throwing tonight. He's thrown him
some plays,
a couple of touchdowns tonight. So
and they would probably go with number 8, Vacha. There's a throw high.
Oh gracious!
Ooh, late.
Well, it's a little bit not as obvious, but he's set up to pass protect.
Has a man, but overthrows.
In that hard one direction, you want to have some misdirection to go with it.
So Powell looking for somebody, gets out of trouble. How did he get out of that? Completes the pass to the 20, and he was down twice almost. And somehow the magician is out of it, and it's going to be close to a first down, depending on that spot. And it is a first down. Are they going to have to measure it? First down, and they're at the 20, and wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be great if Tyler Rogers, number 44, comes in, kicks the winning field goal?
Like you said, he's had a rough night tonight. So
you got to
look at what the running back
Tommy Young. Nope.
He's adding a +1 over on the rollout.
So he's rolling, trying to throw it away, and he does. Good. 2nd down. 1 timeout for Europe. Pass to Bowden again, his reliable receiver inside the 10-yard line. And Drew Powell, very impressed with Powell. Be a really good arena quarterback. Clock running, 52 seconds.
And the wide receiver here, he's a big wide receiver. He's got a big body. I mean, it's almost like playing basketball. They let us know you can't do that.
So 1st down and goal at the 9-yard line. Powell rolling to his left. Protection's breaking down, hits a man, touchdown. Did he get in? Yes, touchdown, USA. And that is number 11, Matt Greenman. And Powell. Wow, what a game by Drew Powell. Just took this USA team, put him on his shoulders, and drove him right down the field.
Yeah, I tell you, I think as a head coach, I'd rather have that touchdown. I would be the kick. And who do you trust?
Let's just see if this is the field goal to win it. There you go.
Go back
It's
home
good.
and told them you did.
We'll see. And a low kick.
Oh, I'm not sure about this.
Got that 31.
Do you have a trick play or
They're on
not?
press coverage. They're daring them to do anything. Gonna throw a little screen. Intercepted! And that could do it. And that's going to be a touchdown, USA. That's Justin Bridges Thompson out of Charlotte. And that will put the nail in the coffin. USA scores the defensive touchdown, the fourth defensive touchdown of the night for both teams.
Yeah, how often do you see that
31 yards for the touchdown.
take place? And he's a really good athlete. He plays up at, I'm thinking that if I read this correctly, I've heard that name of UNC Charlotte, one of the newer programs around in the FCS territory.
Point. Wow. That kick is up, and it is good. That was the best kick of the night.
Yeah, that was a great
Ball. Got state championship games going on tonight.
nice
South
kick.
Carolina. Nice kick down to about the 12-yard line. Looks like it's Cash. He may take it to the house. He's got to move. And Cash got that first quick step, and he's all the way up to the 45-yard line, 17 seconds to go. And I think I would have got him more involved in the offense if I was European coach.
Yeah, he's explosive. You can see, and just that little bit right there may be enough for a coach to say, you know, he's got that little extra explosion, little extra acceleration about him that other people don't have.
Left in this all-star football game from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, USA 36, Europe 24. And an incomplete pass. Andrew Perez. One final shot, throws it deep. Another interception. And 6 seconds left to go in this football game. If they were playing pro rules, I think he was touched, but
Yeah, I was wondering why he didn't get up and go ahead and return that one, right?
yeah, tough game for Andrew Perez out of Rockford.
Yeah, and
Looked real sharp.
he looked real sharp in warm-ups. Yeah, I would have picked him as being the better of the two quarterbacks, but I guess that just shows your warm-ups.
Drew Powell is going to down it, and that's going to be it. Final score, USA 36, Europe 24.